kind of get used to that feeling of doing well and achieving good performances. And I think when someone actually said I had 6 podiums in a row, I actually thought, hey, they're actually right. It hasn't been too bad the last few races. I think having qualified at the Rio Test event last year was one of the big things that I wanted to achieve. Quite a relief to have pre-qualified, and takes the pressure off quite a bit. The start of this year went off amazingly well. I expected to be a tiny bit slower in Abu Dhabi, and Mario happened to pull me away from the guys at the start of the run a tiny bit, and his form was really good. So, early season race, it was great. It's all in perspective. Realize what everyone else is doing and what I'm doing, and mentally just know where I'm at. New Plymouth was a great event. When I finished the race, I was probably giving it about 80 or 90%. It was a very positive feeling, and I'm very happy to have walked away with that positivity leading into Gold Coast. It was obviously on my mind that was a race that I was going to win, my first Olympic distance race. I've won 2 sprints before, but I think that was going to be the one where I won my first Olympic. And the body felt really, really good. My mindset was very positive, and I was, definitely feeling it. I had my best swim of my career in a 1500 meter in Gold Coast, so I was thinking, this is the race, We were chasing and chasing. I went on to the front. I decided, I'm going to be the one who closes the gap here today. And when we were going down probably the fastest part of the whole course, I went through the corner a bit quick, and the bike started to skip halfway through the corner, and my hands were in the wrong position on the hoods, and I saw the fence coming, and I thought, there's no way to save this. Whoa! Broken left clavicle, broken 4th and 5th metacarpal, and plenty of road rash. When I woke up the next day but couldn't move properly in the bed, it was pretty painful. I definitely thought, this is the bottom of the pit, and I have to climb out of it. It's about pushing your limits. And first time I've been down crashing on a bicycle in about 6 years. Obviously I pushed a bit too hard, and I think sometimes that's the consequences from pushing the envelope a bit too much. I'm not going to lie, I did look when I flew back on the plane. I was already counting the weeks between now when I had crashed in Rio and how many weeks it would take before I come back. It's a lot more prep work than I realized, but obviously, I've got to stay positive. I think the mind is a very strong tool. The best way of dealing with it is obviously doing the small things right, and then the big picture comes.